I want to talk to you today about the knock-on impact of your healing, of this work that you're doing on yourself, of your personal spiritual growth. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I've had a couple of things that I've been working on. The first thing is my free workshop that's coming up next Monday on the 22nd of May. You can still sign up for free. It's called Surviving to Thriving. And what it says on the tin, this free workshop is all about guiding you to stop just surviving through the day-to-day life and to truly be thriving in all areas and becoming the woman you're here to be. This is the exact healing method I'm going to share with you in this workshop that I have used to guide hundreds of women to heal so much and to manifest incredible lives for themselves in all areas, personally and professionally. And I'd love to see you there. So that's the first thing. The second thing is my one-to-one clients. I've welcomed some beautiful new one-to-one clients lately, and to see the start of this journey happening is always really special because I know what's to come. And I also want to share as well, if you are interested in going deeper with one-to-one coaching, I do have spaces available, and I am booking free clarity calls and taking applications and having DM conversations in May and June. So please reach out if you are interested in working together one-to-one, and make sure you come to the free workshop as well, because that will really give you a taste of the magic that's waiting for you on the other side of that investment in yourself. But if you already know, if you've already maybe been on the fence, if you've already been considering it, and you just want to start the conversation, check out the show notes and DM me on Instagram. That's probably the best and easiest place to reach out and start a conversation. And the third thing is my Manchester event. So by the time you hear this, it will already have happened over the weekend. And whenever I do an in-person event, it's always really special because it means that I can really see this work coming to life in reality, like in front of me. And there's something like really fast tracking about an in-person event. And you'll know if you've been to an event maybe last year with me, where it's like you walk into the room and you leave like a different version of yourself. And it's really magical, and it's seeing what I'm about to share today in front of my eyes happening in the space of a few hours that really reminds me of why I do this and what I'm really here to share and serve you and all the amazing women who listen to this podcast with. So a couple of ways we can work together right now is the free workshop. Everyone should be coming to that. Everyone should be signed up. It's going to be amazing. It's called Surviving to Thriving, 90-minute workshop and healing activation circle. So you're going to learn a ton. You're going to have mindset breakthroughs and takeaways. And you're also going to get some incredible energy shifts and like a dose of healing and good vibes and all of that amazing stuff. So that's the first thing. The second is the one-to-one coaching. If you know you're ready for that, I have limited space available, and I really love to have a conversation with you before we explore that, because it needs to be the perfect fit. It needs to feel so good for you. You need to be so confident, and vice versa, that it's the great fit. So there's really no obligation, when you reach out. There's no like sales pitch or pushiness. It's just a conversation between two women about your goals, about your life, about what you want to change, about what I can support you with. And if it's a good fit, then we can chat about next steps. So that's that. And the second thing is the sisterhood is going to be opening in June. So if you are right at the beginning of your journey, or right at the beginning of our journey together, and you're not maybe ready just yet for one-to-one, the sisterhood is going to be the best place for you to start. And it's going to give you some of the community feel and the vibe that I'm going to talk about today, that's going to like allow you to see what's possible for you, you know, on the other side of all this healing. And then, you know, if it's right, you can move into next level you, or you can move into one-to-one. But the sisterhood is a really great, affordable, accessible, and really fun and joyful way to start your mindset and manifestation journey, or take it that one extra step if you're already exploring this work in other ways. So all those links that you need will be in the show notes, and let's talk about the knock-on impact of your healing. This vision and like visual came to me in an immersion day that I had with my coach and my mentor, Ashley, my, you know, spiritual healer, like energy worker. Ashley is amazing. We have a session like every 6 weeks. So in that day, it'll be like a dedicated day just for me to pour back into myself, to fill my cup, and to honestly, like, what tends to happen is I'll go for personal reasons, but I'll also channel like ideas and inspiration and possibilities for my business. And something that came to my mind and I saw during a sound healing and then like a journaling session I had afterwards was this vision of the world and like the globe. So think about when on documentaries, like space documentaries, which I fucking love, shit like that, I don't know about you, and you can see like the planet in all its glory, Mother Earth, that bird's eye view, if you will, of the globe from space. And if you picture that, what I imagine every time one woman goes on her healing journey and goes on this journey to stepping in to the woman she's here to be, from lighting up and then leveling up her life. And light up, level up is my method, is my healing modality, and I'm going to be talking more in depth about that in a podcast in a couple of weeks' time, and then inside of the free workshop as well. So if you're curious or like, oh, that sounds like a vibe, make sure you're signed up. When one woman does that, when she lights up, she switches on her light and she stops dimming her light. You know, she stops dimming and diluting herself to give to others, or to make others feel comfortable, or to avoid other people's opinions or judgments, or you're too this, you're too that. And she then manifests her dreams, manifests her goals, creates her like vision board life. The impact that has, it's like when one woman does that, seeing that globe, I imagine a little light bulb coming on. And maybe if you were from space looking down, you would see it like a star. You know, you might not see it like a light bulb, but you would see it like a star. You would see this glimmer of light. And it's like it just switches on. And that's one woman, just one woman healing and doing this work. And the beauty of that is, if we zoom in to that image and we zoom in to that woman and where she lives in the world, that woman switching on her light gives other people around her so much permission and so much love and so much compassion to switch on their light too, and to do this work too, in their own way. When one woman does this work, when one woman heals, when one woman becomes her fullest, most authentic, powerful, vibrant, magnetic self, when one woman is thriving in her career, is putting herself first, is pouring into her well-being, that is having a knock-on effect on every single person that woman touches in her life. When you are in that space, when your light is switched on, your family thrives. Happy wife, happy life is a reality. It is a very, very real thing, because the mother is the nurturer, is the community space holder. And so the mother holds all the love, all the energy of the home, of her children, her partner, her, the extended family in that unit. Every single person is happier and healthier when a woman is lit up and present and joyful and is full of life and full of energy and full of love and has this overflowing cup to pour into her loved ones. Her health is thriving, right? Her mental health, her energetic, spiritual health, her physical health, she feels amazing, she feels vibrant, she feels magnetic. That is quite literally like improving and allowing her to thrive for the rest of her life. That's going to allow her to be there for longer and be happier and healthier for longer with her family. When her light is switched on, she's lit up and she's showing up in that way in her work or in her creative projects. And the team members, the colleagues, the clients, the customers, the co-workers, the boss, the whatever, the people in her professional life are so inspired by her. And when you work with someone who loves what they do and shows up as their fullest self in what they do and thrives in what they do, that person inspires you. That person inspires you to step up and be that for yourself as well. We've all had those people in our careers who activated something within us because we saw part of our potential in them. And it's like this woman who's lit up and like turned the fuck on by her life and tuned in to herself and her intuition and thriving in this, after doing all this healing work on herself. I imagine that woman and that light like a really strong burning candle flame. And the beauty of a candle flame, and I think about this all the time because I use a lot of candles in my house. And I know most of you listening will get this because we love a good candle, right? We love a good candle. We love the sage. We love the incense. We love all of that. I will always choose to light a candle versus use a lighter. Because if I light a candle, that one candle will burn bright and the flame will remain for hours and hours. And so I can use that candle flame to light incense, or to light some little tea lights, or to light another candle even, or to light some sage, or some Palo Santo, or more incense, right? Whatever I'm using, whatever I'm working with, whatever I'm like, filling the house with and cleansing the energy with. From one candle, I can light up so many other things. And yet, no matter how many times I light incense, I light sage, I light other tea lights, using that candle flame still burns bright. Because when you are burning bright, you can give to others without that impacting you. And really, that is what it means to put yourself first. And that is the impact that your light, your fire has on other people and on the world around you. How many other people in your life can also light up because of you? And we can go as specific as maybe you doing this work is going to inspire your partner to dive into their own personal development and personal growth, and then the impact that's going to have on them and their mental health and their career and their, and then your relationship, right? Down to the person that you smile at the bus stop, because you just emanate this energy of positivity and you literally make someone's day just by being in the room and by smiling at them. You have the power to light up so many other people's candles because you are burning bright. And so if we zoom out again and remember that image of the globe and of that one woman shining her light, and that one woman turned on, lit the fuck up, leveling up in her life, thriving in her life. What you start to see around that woman is all these other little lights going on. Right? All her family, her loved ones, her friends, her colleagues, her clients, all the strangers she meets, all the people she's yet to meet in her lifetime, but she will one day meet. All those lights are going on, switching on, lighting up. From one woman's healing. From one brave, I almost feel like I could get emotional. From one brave, ambitious, incredible woman saying yes to herself and saying yes to this journey. From one woman doing that, all these people can also heal, can also light up, can also be their fullest self, can also manifest their dream life, can live their truth, their true version of happiness and of success because of one woman. And so I hope you understand that when I invite you to listen to this podcast, when I share with you on Instagram or TikTok or on the free workshop in a couple of weeks, when I share this work with you, and when I invite you to take the next step and to come into my one-to-one coaching, or to sign up for the sisterhood or next level you, or whatever is right for you at the level of support you need right now. When I invite you to do that, that is why. Because we are creating a movement of lit up, leveled up, switched on, turned on, vibrant, incredible women in this community. And you are never a number. You are never like just an extra person. You are that woman to me, and I see that in every single woman, and I literally pray for every single woman who comes into my paid container, who comes into my one-to-one coaching, my membership or my course. I hold the vision of your massive success, of your deepest healing, of your greatest fulfillment, your wildest dreams and abundance to flow into your life. Every single woman. Because that light that you are going to be shining, that candle flame that is going to be burning bright within you, is quite literally changing the world. Which is a really big fucking deal to me. And it's a really big deal to me when you choose to say yes to that with me as your coach. And with me as with my program as the activation of that journey, of the beginning of that, or of the continuation of that if you've already started. It's huge. It's huge to me. And it means so much. And I've been doing this podcast now and this work for over 5 years. And let me tell you, that feeling of seeing that light switching on in a woman, it never ever gets old. And it never ever has just become about another number. It's always like, it always feels like magic, like that day one feeling. It always feels like that. And it means so much. So thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving this message. And I feel like as well, like this activation, this inspiration, this potential of this is possible for you. Even if right now you feel like your light is like a friggin' dimmer switch turned right down to the bottom and it's just flickering away and it's really dimmed and you feel like you're this like diluted version of yourself. This is possible for you. Even if you spent years feeling that way, this is possible for you. Even if you've tried multiple other things and they've not been a good fit for you, this is possible for you. So I would love to see you at my free workshop next Monday, the 22nd of May, Surviving to Thriving. I'll put all the links you need in the show notes to get more info on working together and on coming to the free workshop, because I'd love to see you there. And there's going to be a gorgeous healing activation within the workshop so that you can really not only understand and see the potential of this happening within your life, but you can also start to experience it for yourself and feel what it feels like to be held and supported at this level with this work, which is super special. So perfect if you're already in the community and you just want to come and enjoy it. Perfect if you're brand new to the podcast and you want to learn more about the way I work and really experience that for free. Perfect if you are on the fence or considering working together in some way, and again, you want to experience what that would feel like, what it would be like to be in a space with me as your coach, I'd be honoured to have you. The more the merrier, and even if you can't come live, please sign up, because every single person who signs up will get the replay. So all the links you need are in the show notes. Thank you for hearing my vision, and this is my vision and mission for the rest of my career, I'm gonna say, because it might look different at some point how I'm doing it, but really that mission is always going to be that. It's always going to be lighting one woman up at a time and changing the fucking world one woman at a time. One lit up, turned on, vibrant, magnetic woman at a time. We are changing the world. Like, we are a movement here, which is so special. So thank you for being part of that. And I can't wait for the workshop next week. I'll see some of you there. And if you have any questions about working together or diving deeper, please reach out on Instagram or TikTok, DM me. You can also email. Everything you need is in the show notes, and I'll speak to you soon.